Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and today we're going to talk about the different options for M1 Carbine magazines. Now, I've got 4 different magazines out on the table. I got two 30 rounders, a 15 rounder, and a 10 rounder, and they're all made by different companies. I'm not sure exactly who makes these two, but I do know who makes these two. So let's start out with the no-names. This is a 30 round mag. It came with the gun when I bought it. It's pretty old, pretty beat up. The guy that sold it to me said that it was a standard GI issue M1 Carbine magazine, but if you look here, it's got the back of the follower is not rounded off like this. It's I guess you could say it's squared off, and that's so that the bolt will stay open on the last shot. An original GI magazine would not have that feature. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't want their bolts to lock back on the last round. I think it would be a little easier to know when they're empty, so that they know exactly when to change. But I don't know. I wasn't around when World War II and the Korean War and all that was going on. But anyway, this is the gun that came with the mag, and it's pretty old. It does, I think it's got a weak spring. It did jam a few times on me, so probably just a weak spring. And this is another 30 rounder. I got this on J&G sales for like $15, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I actually haven't tried this one out yet, but it looks pretty much identical to this one in every way, other than the fact that it's older. It just looks pretty much the same. The only difference, well, maybe not, but it fits a little bit tighter than the original. But anyway, I got it on J&G sales, and it does not say who made it. Now, I read mostly good reviews on this, so I went ahead and bought it. It was $15, so if it's a bad magazine, I'm not out that much money. Anyway, I got this about a year ago, and I still haven't tried it out. But I'm sure it works fine just based on the reviews. Anyway, those are two 30 round magazines. Great for plinking. Now this is a KCI 15 round magazine. KCI mags are made in Korea. I guess that's what the K stands for. I don't really know. I'm not sure what KCI stands for. I got this for $12.95, I think, on J&G sales. Since then, the price has dropped to like $8.95. So they're like $9 for 15 round mags, and they work pretty good. I've put 30 rounds through each of mine, and no jams really. Well, I guess I kind of had one jam, but that's probably due to the stiff springs, because they're so new. The bolt just went back and didn't push the next round in. That's actually in the video that I took, if you want to go look at that. I can't remember what it is. It's like magazine test, or M1 Carbine magazine test, KCI Korean made 15 rounders. Anyway, that's the only problem I had so far. I haven't taken my M1 Carbine out shooting really after that. But anyway, you get these for $9 on J&G sales, which is a pretty good deal, especially if they work. Again, last shot hold open feature on this. This one also has that feature. In fact, the only one on this table that doesn't is the 10 rounder. And I got this from keepshooting.com. I don't know if you can see that on there or not, but it says keepshooting.com on the bottom. This is a 10-round magazine. I got this for hunting. I actually got 2 of them. And keepshooting.com actually makes their own M1 Carbine magazines based off of the GI magazines. Of course, this is a 10-rounder. They didn't use 10-rounders in World War II or anything. But it does have the rounded off back of the follower, so it's not going to lock the bolt open. It actually will lock the bolt open if you just kind of like slowly pull it back and it actually gets stuck. But if you pull it back fast, it won't hold it back. Another thing to note on this is you see here on the KCI, and you'll also see it on like the older GI magazines, it has this reinforced rib right here for better construction of the magazine. This one doesn't have that, but the 15 and 30 rounders that they sell do. Now you can also get 5 rounders, not from Keep Shooting, although I did send them a nice little message saying that they should consider making 5-round magazines. The 5 rounders go probably just about to there, you know, just under the locking bumps in the back. And I told them that they should start making 5 rounders because in some states for hunting you can only use 5 rounds or 6 round maximum. Somebody told me that in my state, which is Missouri, that you can have an 11 round max on auto loaders, which seems very like a pretty high max to me. I would never use 11 rounds when I'm hunting. I'd probably just use 3 or 4, maybe 5 maximum. But I did get the smaller magazine for that. By the way, these were like $13.30 a piece, which is not bad. And oh, it also has a guarantee on it, so if it doesn't work, you know, if it fails on you, you can send it back for a full refund, which is good on Keep Shooting's part. And every review I read on these magazines was positive, so I have faith in this magazine. Eventually I will do some testing videos, just like with the KCI. I'll do testing with both of these, and we'll do videos with that. But anyway, oh yeah, if you go to Sportsman's Guide, I think is the website, you can actually get 20 rounders, which look kind of like that, or 40 rounders, which is just a little bit longer than this, for a pretty good price. However, almost every single review I read on those 2 magazines, and they also have it for the 30 rounders as well, they were bad reviews. Like, they just flat out did not fit their guns. They would jam, you know, all of that. So if you want to get a 40 rounder or a 20 rounder, I don't know why you would get a 20, but if you wanted to get a 40 rounder, you can get them on Sportsman's Guide, but you're probably doing that at your own risk, because honestly it's probably going to be crap. But these are the, well, I guess 3 options that I would go for, other than a 5 rounder, which the only 5 rounders that I know of are like old military practice mags that you can get on eBay. You know, I have not found them in stock anywhere else. I was wanting to get a Pro Mag 10 rounder, but they were sold out, you know, everywhere. They were about the same price on Midway USA as this, you know, like 13 something. So I was looking around and I found these for $13.30. Decided to get some. I still do kind of want to get a Pro Mag, and I really want to get a 5 rounder. I hope that Keep Shooting will start making 5-rounders. If you want a 5-rounder, maybe you should consider contacting keepshooting.com and telling them that they should make 5-rounders, because my theory is the more people ask about them, the more they would feel the need to make them. Let's see, is there anything else that I need to add to this? I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about M1 Carbine magazines. I just wanted to do this video because nobody really... oh yeah, there is another magazine out there. If you go to Numerich Gun Parts and you look up M1 Carbine magazines, you'll come across like a Polymer magazine that's made by Ivor Johnson and Universal, and those are 4-rounders. They're like probably around $20 a piece, and they're 4-rounders, but they're polymer. So I don't know how much I would trust those. I would just rather get a steel magazine, or I guess it's steel. I don't know if it's aluminum or if it's steel. But anyway, I'd rather go with a metal magazine over a polymer. But that's all I have to say about M1 Carbine magazines. Like I said, I haven't seen too many videos on the different types of magazines. You know, there's a whole bunch for AR-15s and AK-47s, but I've only seen like one for M1 Carbines. So I thought I would do another one. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.